Welcome back to a brand new video of mine. This is your boy Daniel. I'm back again on a brand new video. Don't know people, this is a breaking news. You don't know yesterday we talked about Ravel Marcin and the Jamaica national team, and he was not being selected in the Unity squad. But today we wake up today and we saw that the news that he have been selected for the Unity squad. Him and also Mikel Antonio, they both have been selected to the squad. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, positive news, because as me and Nick was talking yesterday on the Nick and the Dan podcast, saying that Ravel Marcin brings something different to the team, a little bit more creativity, in the team, something that I feel like the squad don't really have in the team at the moment. You get what I'm saying? And it's just good that we have him in the team, because I feel like we need something different otherwise than what we already have in the team. You get what I'm saying? But positive news, it's very positive that Mikel Antonio have been added to the team. I know last time the coach was talking about Mikel Antonio want to be added to the squad as well. Mikel Antonio have not featured in any competitive game since December, in the very tragic accident he have. Glad that he's recovered and ready to go, ready to play football. I know this summer, I'm not sure if he's gonna be I think his contract runs out this summer with West Ham, so it goes that Mikel Antonio able to get some football in his legs before the summertime, and then that he can able to see that teams can able to see that Mikel Antonio is back. You get what I'm saying? But being selected, Antonio played 15 games last year, goal and assist 1, 2. Not really, but we have to remember, we have to put in perspective that because of the accident that happened for Mikel Antonio, he did not able to fully finish the season. But glad to have him back in the team. We're gonna able to see how he looking, how fit he is, and that accident that did not really affect his ability to play. Because that knowing how Mikel Antonio play, he is a very physical player up front. That's his we can say that's most his strength. And going through those operation, those surgery, you could maybe it will like bring him down. You get what I'm saying? His strength. But hopefully he still have all that strength. You get what I'm saying? Because Antonio main attribute as a player, he's holding up the ball, pushing off player, and you get what I'm saying? It's a very, very physical striker. You get me? So hopefully Antonio is good and ready to go. Marcin, you get me? He's playing in Dubai. Very, very unknown league, second division. You get what I'm saying? It's not the Saudi Arabia league where everybody know about. You get what I'm saying? It's more like the Dubai, and it's the second division, but involved in 20 plus goal involvement for the season for Ravel Marcin. So you could tell that no matter where he goes, he always contributing to goals, assists. You get what I'm saying? Because he is a creative player. You get what I'm saying? I don't think we have enough creative player in the midfield around Jamaica team. You get what I'm saying? I think we have Casey Palmer, Hyson Hayden, the midfielders, not a lot of really creativity around that era. You get what I'm saying? So getting Marcin in is a wonderful thing. You get what I'm saying? So we can able to see him in the Unity Cup right before the Gold Cup and the World Cup qualifiers. So we can give some players some chances. You get what I'm saying? But maybe the coach was hearing the fans. Maybe the coach was hearing the fans was complaining that, because I feel like everybody was on the same page yesterday, was saying that, yo, what the coach I do? I leave out Marcin You get what I'm saying? So maybe the coach do hear the fans, and I hear he was complaining. You get what I'm saying? But um, looking at the squad right now, the Jamaica squad in the midfield, going Casey Palmer, Brandon Covier, Jonathan Russell, Daniel Green, and Isaac Hayden. Not too much attacking midfielders. You get what I'm saying? It's mostly like Jonathan Russell, someone who can get into the box and score some goals, and not really too much of an attacking midfield in that setup. You get what I'm saying? So to add a number 10, because I think Morrison over the years, he's a natural number 10. You get what I'm saying? So having him into the team is a wonderful thing. You get what I'm saying? And then um going forward, we will play Trinidad and Tobago. My expectation for these games coming up, I would like to see more of a style of play, something to see what the coach have been working on, because this is a long period of a break that Jamaica having to play in the football. So love to see what the coach have been working on tactically, so to bring out to the players then, because I don't want to see Jamaica go out there again and we just look clueless. You get what I'm saying? Like, what have you been working on? This is a very long time that you have been off. You get what I'm saying? So you should have some game plan. Doesn't matter what player you put out there, you should have some structure that you've been working on for such a long time, because we have not played a game for such a while. So I would love to see that. Glad that the JFF player them have get the opportunity as well. You get what I'm saying? To show show that the Jamaica League is not as bad as all people look at it. You get what I'm saying? Because the Cavaliers was just in the CONCACAF Champions League to show that we can go far if the team, if there's a good structure around the players them and able to help them develop and go forward. You get what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people who don't really rate the Jamaican National League players them and don't really cater for them. You get what I'm saying? We don't really give a lot of support to the players in the Jamaican League. So seeing a lot of players get the opportunity to go and play, especially abroad, and so people can see them and maybe sign up some of them. You never know. This is gonna be the transfer market. This is gonna be the opportunity for the players them to get maybe a contract overseas. You never know. You get, you never know who they are watch these type of tournaments. You get what I'm saying? Because end of the day, you have to get the opportunity and show your talent. You get what I'm saying? So these players are a child and a child. It's like a child for them to put them talent out there. But they don't know. But people, we're glad I'm not checking in. This is just a quick update for the Mikel Antonio Rivers. River Morrison added to the Unity squad. I know they never was added. I thought they never was gonna add them to the team, but they add them. But yeah, big up to the people them who watch in the comment. Unseen TV, big up Chorus, big up. Don't know. Today, you don't know. What else I want to get onto? See the division. Let me see. Let's see. Far as what's his name? Kiam Dixon. As far as Kareem Dixon, going forward with him in the national team, I would love to start to see him get a run of games now. You get what I'm saying? I think him and Whisper, I think they are the future for Jamaica. You get what I'm saying? I know he have went to Charlton FC. They got promotion and think he went into the smaller team, but no, they gradually trying to bring him into the big team. Him and Whisper, I think they could be the future for Jamaica. You get what I'm saying? So I want to see him take this Unity Cup serious at him this year, because I feel like he's have the potential, and I think the coach like him. You get what I'm saying? I think I think Kadeem Dixon and Whisper should be the future. I could see a team where we have Kadeem Dixon one wing and we have Whisper on one. Yeah, I'm not sure who's gonna be that striker going forward for the future. I don't. If anybody in the comment section can tell me who you think will be Jamaica future number 9, because we have to look past Mikel Antonio. We have to look past Nicholson. Those type of players, we have to start to look past those type of players. But I think going forward, we have to start building for the future. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I think we have time to can look at them, see what they are, and you get what I'm saying, because I feel like where Jamaica get it wrong over the past couple of years, we tend to hold on to players that pass it for a long time, and you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but Corey Burke, like, he should never been in the setup for too long. You get what I'm saying? I feel like we have the players them now. I get opportunity to go abroad. We need to bring them on the setup. You get what I'm saying? I know Whisper have went to Chelsea and he have started off good in the youth team, but pick up injuries, and then after that he got a surgery and etc. But I would love to see Whisper come on and start kick on the career. Kadim Dixon start play consistent senior football, so these players can be the future. Because let's be real, we don't know what's going to happen with Liam Bailey. At this moment, we cannot put our whole future onto Greenwood. I think Greenwood was like a dream signing. If you support a club and you want that player to come to your team, that's like a dream signing. That's still a fantasy. So we have to wait until Greenwood. But I feel like the players that we already have right now, I think there are, and like we know guarantees that these players are going to play for Jamaica regardless. You get me? Whisper and Kadim Dixon. I think these are the type of players that we need to start build the squad around going forward. And I think coming up in this unity, I would love to see Kadim Dixon take this up and the coach give him the opportunity. Start him. I don't want to see him come off on a bench. I think Kadim Dixon should be starting in this Unity Cup. And Whisper should have been around playing football, training, and this should have been his opportunity to show Chelsea, because Chelsea have a lot of academic, coaching that gonna be watching and seeing what's going on. So I think Whisper is missing out just by not. I don't know what is going on. I don't know how long it's gonna take for him to come back, but I think Whisper is missing out right now. You get what I'm saying? The FIFA Club World Cup is coming up for Chelsea, and I don't know what is the status on Whisper at this moment. I don't know if anybody in the comment section can let me know what is the status on Whisper. How long does he gonna take for this kid to come back? Because I think Whisper have the talent, but he just have not been available. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Kadim Dixon should get the nod over Whisper. I think he have been available. He have been playing, and you get me? The best thing is just be available. You get what I'm saying at this moment, because he able to put himself in a situation where you have to call him up. You get what I'm saying? And did you see some of these goals that this kid been scoring in the youth team? Some ridiculous strikes. You get what I'm saying? And then few months ago, people's attempts to Kadim Dixon already. Like, come on, you have to give it to the kid. This kid came straight out of Jamaica, playing the Manning Cup in the school football in Jamaica, and go straight to. It doesn't matter where you go, because when I was growing up in Jamaica as a kid, it's very rare you get anybody that came straight over Jamaica and go straight to England. Doesn't matter the division. It's very rare. And I think that if a team can see that this kid have the potential to sign him up and bring him over there, that means that this kid is doing wonders. You get what I'm saying? But I think the future is Kadim Dixon and Whisper. I would love to see them start pick up, because look, age does not do this anymore. Lamal, the best player in the world right now at 17. You get what I'm saying? So when people say, yo, we need experience, so experience does not do it anymore in football. It's all about what you can do on the field and what you can able to put out there. You get what I'm saying? But two more. I think we caught up in the old heads for sure. 2 more old heads. it's like a stigma with the national team. You know, we used to say back in the day, we say it's like a friend thing. You get me? Like, man, I call it the same set of players them over and over. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, I get called up that's not even performing into the team. But I think in 2025, there's a lot more opportunity. You know, tournament like the Unity Cup just pop out of nowhere to give the JPL players them some opportunity, because I always believe in the growth. You know, I mean, I remember when I used to go watch a game at Arnett Garden, you know, over Jungle, and compared to what the league is are not now, I live in America and I'm able to watch a game from over here. That show the growth of the JPL. You know, some people might not like the quality of the league, but the players them is getting better. So I think that Jamaica have to start build the foundation from back home, and if we don't do that, we will never be going forward as a country. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like we Jamaica have get left behind. Like, I feel like back then we was right behind Mexico and USA. I feel like now we get left behind. I think Canada take over our spot. You know, because I think we stuck in the old mentality, just have been the friend thing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Kadim Dix have a good work rate, you know, but he needs to get into the team and start have a run off game. Yeah. Yeah. But let's see. Hold on a second there. Yo, log on. Dip on the live. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's Nick Carter. Me that also showed me up. You know, we have another stream coming up later. We will be reviewing the Jamaica Trinidad game for tomorrow. Giving our our local insight of what we think and who we think should be starting, etc. and etc. You get what I'm saying? My quick prediction for that game, I think we should be able to win that game comfortably. I think we have the quality to win that game regardless. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. What our expectation for this? Like, what you guys are looking forward to see in this Unity Cup? Like, what are you guys' expectation? Like, what do you expect from this Jamaica team? Like, how far? Like, do you expect us to beat Guyana? Like, what is the expectation with this team? You get me? Because I feel like with this coach, Steve McLaren, I feel like people give him. I feel like people have too much expectation. I don't really have too much expectation with Steve McLaren. I think he been around the blocks. You know, he have a lot of experience around Europe and stuff like that. But I feel like he might think that this region is not as competitive as what he think it is. You get what I'm saying? And maybe this guy is just come for a holiday. You never know, because I feel like he see the opportunity that Jamaica can get to the World Cup and just come around. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like his art is really in it for the long term. I feel like he just get the opportunity.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but this guy if you check his job ratio, he does not stay in the job for too long. He really doesn't stay in job for too long. He really doesn't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Daniel
No,
football show
I
up
know,
here.
Peter, is your reasonable for we were back in the squad?
Is
No, I mean, I
is
responsive for that. I'm not picking a team, G. I feel like yesterday, maybe the coach watch the content and area beat him. I say, the dog today in the team. So maybe, you get me. So, I think that there's no way him could have looked on that team. I think that team that is good enough to compete in the compete attacking wise. You get what I'm saying? Because he was saying that back then. He was saying that your Reeves needs to get a club. I know him get a club. I know him, then him contradict himself. I say, it does matter where you're playing. You get what I'm saying? So maybe someone talking at me and say, no, you can't do that. You get me? This guy been
so
doing his
so Daniel,
numbers.
so yeah, say a fan pressure.
I think it's fan pressure. I think it's fan pressure. You get what I'm saying? I think it's I
Yeah.
think there's no other way around it. Fan pressure. You get what I'm saying?
But
And
again, where this leaves Steve McLaren now, Daniel, since him go against his own words. You understand? Where his leave his legacy with the players moving forward. You see things like these, as I say, the longevity of him, not being in our club for too long. Things like these make you lose dressing room real quick. You understand?
yeah,
As soon as you start get bad result, then players them can come at you and say, hey, this guy wasn't here, and all of a sudden you pick him. You say never did I go pick him, I know you pick him, and then you start get bad result. Then you start lose trust from players. So these are the stuff that can happen at the club level. This is international, but again, the scenario is kind of similar. But I mean, look, Ravel will be under massive pressure going forward, with the national team because we dep on the space, we dep on YouTube and we see the outcry from the fans, different YouTubers, we even saw a petition and all of that. So Ravel need to repay the fans them, you understand, with some
yeah,
big performances. You
yeah.
understand? So I mean, let's see what's going to happen. But with him, I would love to know if it was last night or this morning, reaching England. And again, me hear someone just text me like 5 minutes ago that me said JFF hide the press conference for the game tomorrow. Like, how can you hide a press conference for a game? So what about the journalists? What about the media outlets that local in Jamaica would love to ask questions
Daniel,
and
stay in the room. Stop it nice.
what is the reason behind the inclusion of Ravel Morrison in the team. What's behind it, and what's the purpose of Mikel Antonio back with the setup. And that I think we kind of like Daniel, because him been talking about how he's communicating with Antonio and stuff like that, and Antonio been telling him how he feel and what is going on. Now, the medical team, the coaching staff have a eye test, right up close, to see where Mikel Antonio is at. I don't know if it's a case where the game is in London, the team is training in London, and they just invite him. So this are the same thing where I say, if have the eye test and Ravel close up, that you don't know what is going on, you cannot see stuff with him online.
Yeah.
The same thing him do with Antonio, the same thing him should do with Ravel at first, and him couldn't put himself in this mess. You understand?
Yeah.
So let's see what's going to
And
happen, man.
the next thing too, I'm wondering if anybody drop out of the squad, pick up any
Yeah,
injuries
you
in the
see,
after
that's the
age.
thing. That's
I'm
the
wondering
thing.
if any that, you know.
I was talking to a media person that work for one of those out and out media outlet in Jamaica, and they're saying that as far as he knows now, as of now, JFF hide the press conference. So how the journalists will ask question about who drop out, the inclusion. What is your opinion? What was your thoughts? What was the thought process of bringing back certain players? And me here say maybe Javanese is the one that he get left out. I'm not even sure because I haven't seen anything much with Javanese, any pictures, any video of him in the team.
Yeah. That's that's crazy if Javan is did get left out just because the incompetence
I
will
don't
be
know if it's
no no
because
no no
if
no. When I say if it's is that confirmed that Javan is did
no,
get left
it's
out?
not. It's not confirmed. It's not officially confirmed. I'm just saying what me hear other people
Yeah.
talking about, and other people text me, and cause me ask like you been a ask questions. I ask people that who work for I have a friend work with the Gleaner. You understand? Work in the sports department for Gleaner. I may try ask question like yo, who drop out? What is happening if Javan is not coming? So I don't know what really happened, my brother.
Yeah.
So that's why I said
Um
the press conference should have be in public as of no, I guess them hide it.
yeah. I don't like that if they're gonna lift out a player that can you imagine you sit home and you get a call for a job and then couple days later them tell us say you get the job now. and then a couple days later, them tell say them decide to move on with someone else. The how
Yeah.
devastating that is. You get me? You can imagine the player that you play your whole season, you put your sweat, you thinking that you're gonna get the opportunity to even be a part of the Gold Cup squad, and then the coach changing mind on you. You get what I'm saying? And you have to give that player a valid reason, a good reason why he cannot able to be a part of that team. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know why can't he just bring Ravel Marcin and add Antonio to it regardless and don't drop out no player. Like
Yeah.
is it just too many players or what? I think he
And
should have just bring him.
if you look at it, Daniel, like Brandon Coover is in the squad who is not in the 60-man roster. Ravel, who is not in the 60-man roster as well. Yeah, so him kind of, as them say, contradict himself in the comment sections. Damage control, like, I know, as, someone said that coaches can change their mind, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, sometimes you have to stick with your guns. Look, Antonio Conte say, hey, these guys, I don't need them at Napoli, and him stick to him guns, and him won the Scudetto for
Yeah,
the only manager in Italy to won the Scudetto with three different clubs.
yeah,
So I mean, sometimes you have to stick with your guns. But again, this is a player that really needs to get added to the squad and to show it. Now it's the time,
yeah,
Daniel, for him to show us that he deserves to be in the team. And if he perform well, which I think, he's going to have, if he get minutes in the game tomorrow, which I think Ireland don't, he will don't play a long period of time in the game because maybe have jet lag and stuff. But the second game, which might be against Ghana and Nigeria, you know, those teams, especially the Ghanaian team, they have young guns that play in some top leagues in Europe that's in the squad presently. And those players will play with a high intensity, they will play with a lot of physicality and they will play with a lot of speed. And from there, we can match Ravel and see, where is his fitness? How much
yeah,
minutes can he play at the highest level? Because they have players in the Belgian Pro League, in the French League, you understand, in La Liga as well. So they have players in top quality leagues that, and it's not even their A team. But these African teams, these young boys left Africa at a young age and been nurturing in top academies around the world. So
yeah,
now we're going to get a very good eye test to see where is Ravel's fitness.
yeah. Um, Over the past couple of years, I realized that Jamaica can never have a very calm summer. Anytime we're going coming up to a tournament, they always have to feel issues. There's always decision making from the coaches. There's always back and forth with the players. You get what I'm saying? I don't know why can we have such a calm selection of players. Last Copa America, it was Bailey and Grimmy. You get what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And pick him,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden, I know this coach pick. This are just a unity team. Can you imagine what happened when the work if we do make the World Cup? Uh,
Yo,
yeah, man, this come on work. You
yo.
see, if we do make the
Go on
World
with
Cup,
it.
all man a fight say yo, oh you not pick me. Me for that part. It come like a something like them, something that go on when the World Cup come around. That be a man is like, come on.
I
You get what
think
I say?
I think we are one of probably the only team or one of the two teams in CONCACAF that whenever we pick a squad, there's always drop out and players that's coming in. People have personal issue, said, hey, I can't be in the team. What I say today, a player give his availability to the administration board and said, I'm available to play these two games. Then 48 hours later,
Like we are
the
lose
player
you.
gets back to
You
the
break
there was
up.
a problem.
You break up a little bit. Yeah, we losing Nick there. Nick card of me that us. But as we say people, it seems like every time when there's a tournament coming around, I know the Unity Cup is not really a tournament. I just some friendly football. You get what I'm saying? But it just seems like it is always something with this
Yeah,
federation.
you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I hear now.
Yeah, so what may I say is like we always have a lot of players that drop out because personal issue, maybe injury or something. Because a player can give his available selection start that, look, coach, available, and then, couple hours after.
Nick, we are losing again, Nick. We are losing again. Seems like Nick having that local technical difficulty, but as I was saying that this team, this federation is out. We're not Odin TV. What do you mean? All you guys and some people were in the JFF pushing these things. The coach know that the local players won't cut it. Then if the players them don't cut it, then why you call it the players them? If the players them do not cut it, then why you pick them in the team? What's the purpose of picking? What's the purpose of picking the players them if they're not good enough? If they're just not good enough, just leave them out the team. That not make no sense. Odin TV. If you gonna call the players them and then you gonna say the players them no, local players them don't cut it, then why you pick them? Does that make any sense? Leave them out of the thing. You get me? And focus on the overbroad players them. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I know Peter, I've known circumstance happen where coach have to change and make changes and things, but yeah.
Yeah, so basically what I said, we are one of the only few teams in the CONCACAF region where every time when a player might give his availability, say you only can play them 2 games in another win there, and then maybe like 48 hours later or 4 days down the line, the player might make a call and say, this personal issue, me injury or something. So every window there is a problem, and every time when there is like a togetherness for a tournament for the guys to band together for at least like a week, you always have players that go drop out. I know these things are usual stuff happen, on international break, but again, these things happen too frequently within the space, for the reggae boys. You understand? So basically that's exactly what I say. But look more. Remember, we had the podcast, in a few hours from now. So people look out for the preview of the game. We are go back live again in a couple more hours from now. So we are gonna make a run, get some stuff done and head back home. So big up yourself, Remember, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe people to the channel. Understand? Catch you guys later.
That is it. Yeah, Odin TV, me not finish with you because you know make no sense. Because you say the coach not in the players them cut it. People, this unity tournament is to give JPL players them the opportunity, because there's no way you can call the man them we expect for the the World Cup and the FIFA qualifies. There's no way you can call those players, because those players gonna just coming off a very long season, so they're just not gonna be available. So obviously 90% of the players them we gonna call is gonna come from the JPL. You get what I'm saying? So the coach can able to see these players. You get me? Because there's no way the other players them the man them we say will be the A man to be available for this tournament. You get what I'm saying? So what you say Odin TV, I mean, no sense at all. You say the players them now cut it. The players them now cut it. The coach have to call them to give them the opportunity. If them take it, them take it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, but you can't don't blame JFF, BM. Oh yeah, say don't blame JFF on the social media. The coach is in charge. If certain players aren't good enough, don't pick them. These people love to find excuse. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? Blame the coach. Or the coach will get beaten. You get me? You can't blame the JFF on social media. End of the day, I remember a couple months ago I was saying that I hope the coach is doing his homework. You get what I'm saying? Hope he's doing his homework and sending out his scouts to watch the players and able to. So when time like this comes up, this local opportunity tournament comes up, he can pick players. But I mind telling me that this coach is not doing any homework. You get what I'm saying? Him just did that. Him did that on the island. I just chill back. You get me? You not do no work. You get me? So me not know. Shim, stay in your room. I'll come. I'll be right back. Okay? Stay in your room. Yeah. So I don't know, man. You know, you not blame. You can't blame nobody. You not blame nobody. You see me? Say the coach have to take all of the blaming. Yeah, the players are gonna need rest. Players is going to need rest. They're coming off a hard full season, and they're gonna have the FIFA Club World Cup right around the corner. You get me? So we're going to need all the players them from the JPL, the quality players them that because the quality players them in the JPL, we have to give them the opportunity. You get what I'm saying? But this coach among like say him I don't know, him just all over the place. You get what I'm saying? I don't know why we so. It's like we love find the coach and what does not make no sense. You see me? I say it don't make no sense. It make no sense at all. But people, this live was all about just giving the light of Antonio and Morrison back in the team. You get me? I'm never really supposed to be even talking for 30 minutes. You know, people don't forget to smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Very much appreciate it. I don't know, but who's up here in American space. What's going on in American space? What is going on over there? I have no idea what's going on. Don't really keep up with the American team. Don't really know. What are you saying, Odin? TV. This is what I get from the coach thinking. I'm not saying that they can make it. I'm saying that this is what you get from the coach. Oh, so you're saying that that's what you think the coach is thinking. Okay, so it still not make no sense, Odin. Because if him still a call out the players them, and then him not build, it's like he might call the players them, but him not believe in the players them. How does that make sense? That don't make no sense. You know, oh yeah, call out the players them, but you still not believe in them. That don't make no sense. It still not make no sense. It's still not make no sense. You get what I'm saying? You can't pick the players them and you not believe in the player. That don't make no sense. You get me? I say that don't make no sense at all. You have to pick the players that you believe in. You have to believe in the players that we believe in. So whenever say for instance, we make it to the World Cup, and one of our player them, one of our more senior player them got injured or cannot make it. You can look back on one of the players them that you pick into this squad that you trust or you believe in. You can come back around and pick that player because you believe in that player. You get what I'm saying? So you can't just waste a pick, I just pick player just to pick player. You get what I mean? I say? You have to pick every player you have pick is a reason you pick them. You know, just pick them just to pick them. Because you never know, you might need this player couple years from a year from now. You get what I say? I never rate Pochettino as a coach. You get what I'm saying? We never rate Pochettino as a coach. I'm a Chelsea fan and I do not rate him. He's I think football has passed Pochettino. You know, the best of Pochettino when he was at Tottenham, and then he went to PSG. He struggled at PSG with that superstar team: Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Ramos. He struggled, couldn't able to get that team play. Came at Chelsea, struggle. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know why didn't USA think I think he passed his best. The best time was with Pochettino when he was at Tottenham that year. Those couple years that he was at Tottenham, bring them going to the Champions League final, almost win them the Premier League. But I just think Pochettino passed his best. You know, footballers move on from what he's trying to do. You get what I'm saying? So even when we see we make them beat we in a national stadium, I was pissed off because I know that USA wasn't playing in the football. You get me? And we'll make this bug coach beat me. You get what I mean? I say so. Yeah. Yeah, you have to believe in the players. You get what I'm saying? The coach is not picking the players. What do you mean the players are the federation of the team now? I disagree. There's no way Steve McLaren, of his pedigree in Europe, what he's done, coming from a Manchester United assistant job, and I'm gonna make coach, I pick make federation, I pick team over him. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. As much as I don't think he's good enough for the job, but I don't think he's not picking the job. I think he's picking the job. I think he's picking the players. My bad. I think he's picking the players. You get me? But I just don't think he have the capability to do the job. I think let's be real. Steve McLaren's a wash up coach. Let's be real. I think Jamaica was just cheap. And Steve McLaren was just an opportunity to come around to just say, you know what, let's see if we can get Jamaica to go national. And that will be on his resume. You get me? You know, I don't think he's up for the job. I think we need a young, upcoming coach that, you know, ready feet. You know, you get me? But I'm not. When you guys watch Jamaica play, are you excited seeing McLaren on the sideline? No, you're not excited. Hell no. Yo.
Yeah, many people in the press conference, so many people in okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play a press conference where Steve McLaren did. I'm going to play a press conference right now because I feel like this guy is very much contradict to himself, you know. Give me 1 second, people.
Coaching fair. So, glad to have you here at the Unity Cup. Like I told you, lifelong Miami fans feel great to have you. All right, so let me start the ball rolling by asking you, what does this Unity Cup mean to your team in terms of your preparations for the long-term objective of your team?
The long-term objective is qualification for the World Cup. And this is just one of the milestones to achieve that at the end in November. But when I came to Jamaica 8 months ago, I got the job. One of my dreams, one of my things I wanted was to bring the Jamaican national team to the UK. And it's because we have 500,000, I think, Jamaicans in London. And so.
Him say one of his dream was to bring Jamaica team to the UK because he know there's a lot of Jamaicans in the UK. You know, some would say maybe that's one of the reasons why he take the job because he know there's a lot of Jamaican in the UK. So maybe that's one of the reasons why he take the job. You know, I think okay. I guess I can give him credit for that. You get me? But does Steve McLaren really care about what's going on in Jamaica, or he only care about what's going on in the UK? You get me? Like, do you care about what's only going on? The players them will go on where you know say them have Jamaican background, or you only care about what's going on? Do you really care about what's really going on in Jamaica? Like, I'm gonna leave that question up to the people. You see me? And read a comment. Why can't we get players from the schoolboy football in the squad? I think Lexi, that's a stretch. As much as I love my Jamaican football, I think that's a stretch. I get them in the Jamaica squad. I think it's the level of schoolboy football, and then the Jamaica Premier League, and then to get them into the Jamaica team, that's a stretch. You know what I'm saying? That's a stretch. You know, that's too much pressure on these and the players. That's a stretch. You get me? Bravo 876. Riva is not a. Nobody said he is. You get me? Nobody said he is. Nobody said he was. You know, I just think that I think he gives something different to the players when we already pick. You get me? I don't think anybody said Riva is. I just think that he's just a different type of player than what we already been seeing before. You know, he look a bit more creative in the midfield as a number 10 compared to what we already have. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm finished playing
I think it's been quite
the
a
press
while.
conference.
I do know that they came to the UK in '98 when they last qualified for the World Cup. So it's important that community is for all Jamaicans, and this is what I've learned. Community is so important, and they really value their own people wherever they are in the world. And to see the national team in the flesh is a rare opportunity. So we're giving them that opportunity. I think the second reason was in terms of we want to increase and improve football in Jamaica. And we hope to do that by giving the Jamaican players, the local players, bigger experiences. So not just on the island, but yes, they play in there.
Key word, giving the Jamaican players them opportunity. You get what I'm saying? Key word. And people, this press conference is fresh. Nobody have put out this press conference. So this is this in 7 minutes. He just did this press conference.
But to come to the UK is a real education for them. That's not just the players who I think we brought 9, which is half the team, but also about 10, 11 staff. So we can educate. That's one of the reasons is qualification World Cup, but also to educate and try and get Jamaican football elevated, individual players elevated. So this trip here is perfect for people to get experience and the fans of Jamaica to see the team in the flesh.
Thank you, Coach. Questions? Yeah.
Sam Tabuto from the Hounslow Herald. Obviously, returning to England is quite a unique experience to be leading out Jamaica. I wondered what you've made of your time with Jamaica and how it compared to your stint with England.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't end the same. So, look, I think it's well documented. I worked with FIFA and we worked with Jamaica in terms of a global project. So I knew all about Jamaica when the opportunity came to manage them, and I thought there's so much potential, not just on the island, but not just in the UK, but around Europe, so around the world.
You know, I always think, wonder if America, Mexico, and Canada never get automatically qualified for the World Cup. Do you think this coach will still take the Jamaica job? I always think that. Do you think he would have still take the job? Because the task would have been very harder. You get what I'm saying? So I would have wondered if he would have still take the job. You get me? So I feel like him seeing that there's a pathway to get to the World Cup. You know, so you put that in perspective.
And each day we were discovering more Jamaican heritage players who could play for us. So recruitment is one thing, but also improving football on the island is another thing. It's been what I would say an interesting experience, and one I've really enjoyed. And I think the key to Jamaica and coming and joining the players, I mean, in between the camps, we have to logistics and organise. But when the players come, oh wow, it's energy, it's attitude, it's joy, it's a smile. They enjoy life. And, that's a culture which, I've had to adapt to. And I'm adapting. And for me, it's been, we've achieved all what we wanted to achieve. We took the group in the Nations League. Unfortunately, couldn't get past the USA and qualified for the Gold Cup, which we've got in the middle of June, and World Cup qualifiers to go into a group stage to qualify for the World Cup. So this is just a milestone. As I said, for the UK, London, Jamaican heritage descendants to actually watch the team. But unfortunately, we can't. This is the stage of the season. We can't have all the players that we wanted. Many of them from the Premier League and playoff have not been able to make it. So it's been a great opportunity to bring, half the squad from the island and some players from, say, Championship, League One, who've finished the season 3 weeks ago. So it's look at some, get fitness into others. But the bigger goal, as I said, this is a milestone to achieving the big goal, which is World Cup 26.
Daniel Demersa from BenchB Sports Media. You've already faced Trinidad twice this year. What did you learn from their squad and what strengths do you think you can impose on them?
Yeah, I think Trinidad have done really well.
One thing I do want to say, going forward, especially, I think we need to start get some more competitive friendlies. Playing Trinidad every other for international break is not going to cut it. You get what I'm saying? I know it's very difficult to get quality teams, but we have to start to strive to get better teams. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like we played Trinidad like 10 times in the last 2 or 3 years. You see me? I would love to see you play some different teams now, man. I'm tired of seeing Trinidad. You get me? We're not learning anything from the players and playing Trinidad. You get me? I know this is a Unity Cup, but I'm just talking overall. I would love to see us play some better quality teams. You get me? I feel like we played Trinidad like the last 10 times. You get me? So, I would love for us to see us play some different teams, because I feel like Trinidad they will get better learning off their players when they play against we, because we have, compared to Trinidad, we have better players than them. But when we play them, so we'll be Trinidad 6-0. We not learn nothing. We not learn nothing, We not learn nothing. We drop 6 on Trinidad. You think we learn nothing? Okay, Jamaica beat Trinidad 6-0. So what? We not learn nothing. You see me I say? So I think we need to start get some better quality teams. You get what I say? Frank Young said, I don't know why people keep saying that the qualifiers are easy without USA, Mexico, and Canada. It will be easier as they would have to fight for a spot. Everybody else. Not saying it easy, I'm not saying it not easy, No, I'm not saying it not hard, But it easier? It is easier. You get what I'm saying? It is easier. You get me? If you tell me, say, you'd rather play USA and Canada in our World Cup qualifiers, so I don't have to play them. Which one you gonna take? You gonna take it or not? I would have take it. You get what I'm saying? Would I take it? We play. You mean from Jamaica or other country? I don't know. Understand? Victoria 3.0. I'm not disrespecting Trinidad and Tobago. What I'm saying is, I did not say Jamaica give them 6. What I'm saying is, if we play tomorrow and we get Trinidad 6, did we learn anything from that team, from that game? Because no disrespect to Trinidad, but Trinidad is not at the level where Jamaica wants to be. You get me? Jamaica wants to be at the level where Mexico, I'm talking about the team in our region, Mexico, Canada, USA. Those are the level that we want to be, right? Competing. Trinidad is not the level. You get me? I'm not disrespecting Trinidad, but when we are playing against a team, we want to look at a team and say, that's the level what we want to be. You get what I say? I'm not disrespecting Trinidad. You get me? I'm just saying that Jamaica wants to be better. They want to play better teams. Trinidad is not as good as the level that we want to be. You get me? So I'm not disrespecting them. Would we learn we can score 6 goals, which we have not done for a long time? People, I'm not saying that we're going to beat Trinidad 6-0 or we're going to score 6-0. What I'm saying is, if we beat Trinidad tomorrow again, we would not learn anything. You get what I say? We wouldn't learn anything. We wouldn't learn nothing. You see me? Liam Bailey score against Trinidad. We're not gonna learn nothing. Because we're gonna say a bug side that if you do that against the first thing people are gonna say, if you do that against Mexico, Canada, and USA. You know, like when Pulisic played for USA, him turn up. You see me? Him turn up against Mexico, him turn up against turn up against Canada. You get what I say? When we have to turn up against Trinidad, we're not learning nothing. We're not really learning nothing. But people, we have about 5 minutes left on this alive. You hear me? Don't forget, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We have another live coming later. Me and Nick at the Media House. If you already been watching the Nick and the Dan podcast, we will be reviewing the team tomorrow for tomorrow game. You know, for the game, we're reviewing the game tomorrow. So don't forget, be looking out for that video as well. Yeah, Max City. I'm tired of playing against Trinidad. You know, every window. You know, we're not learning. If you play on Victor 3.0, if you play and don't learn, that is not Trinidad problem. Maybe your players cannot learn. I don't think you understand where I come from now, Victor. I don't think you get where I come from. I don't think you get where I come from. Peter, whenever we play Trinidad, it usually outside of the FIFA window, so we cannot get bigger teams. Makes sense. I see what you're saying. It makes sense. Frank Young. But right now they have automatical spots. If they might not have even qualified, they have not qualified for several World Cup. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I think that this is over the last. I think this is probably gonna be the easiest World Cup qualifiers for we, because the top 3 teams is already. We don't have to play them. Don't have to worry about them. You get what I'm saying? So this should be the easiest qualifier. If we cannot make this World Cup, we might as well pack up our bags and call off the federation and just kill it. Kill the program. Just call it off. If we can't make it to this World Cup. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna give you a few more minutes in the press conference with Steve McLaren, I say, and then we're gonna end it in the last 4 minutes.
Dwight York as the coach, and what I saw in the 2 games, I know Dwight well. The game, real intelligence about it. Absolutely perfect for Trinidad because he knows them. So therefore, the culture he knows, and I've seen a vast improvement. I think we both played local teams against each other. I was very impressed. Tactically very astute, very aware. And then I watched them against Cuba to qualify also for the Gold Cup, which is a great milestone for them. And I was impressed in such a short time what Dwight has put into the team. So I think they've got a bright future. I think they'll climb up the rankings in FIFA. And tomorrow is going to be a tough game for us, because we're not at full strength. We haven't got the team we want, and as I said, we're planning World Cup qualifiers and Gold Cup, so we have to be wary of what we do. But tomorrow for us is purely an opportunity for individuals to show that they can get into the World Cup squad or the Gold Cup squad, because we still have 3 or 4 places up for grabs.
We have our correspondents in Jamaica, Dario Graham. Can you go ahead, Dario?
Hey, Coach. Speaking of some of the players that's coming back, Mikel Antonio was able to stop by practice this morning. Like, what does that mean for the team and for just the Jamaican fans to see him back out there after his unfortunate?
What it means a great deal to me, personally, because when I saw the photo, I thought, how can anybody survive a car crash like that? So to come out as he has and still having an opportunity to play football, he's such a determined character. I never expected him to be as far ahead as he is now. He's on the field, he's training, he's still got a way to go. And what's your ambition? I said to him, he says, to be in the Gold Cup or the World Cup qualifiers. September, October, November. So remarkable. And having him around the team, we've missed him. We need a number 9. Everybody needs a goal scorer, and that's also what we're searching for. So this tournament gives us an opportunity to do that. So it was great to see Mikel make progress. Really lifted the team. You could see training this morning was full of energy, full of smiles. And Mikel was a big part of that.
The gentleman at the back. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, people. That's Steve McLaren. You can go watch JFF live. That's his press conference. He did it in the last 22. They post in the last 22 minutes. But we're gonna end the live in a minute. People, don't forget to smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Very much appreciated. Mikel Antonio and Ravel Morris added to the Unity squad. I do not know why. I thought the coach never was gonna add Morrison. I don't know. Just like with who said it? Max City. I think Max City said, coach made a mistake today. He should have stood on his words. Since Ravel is not at the level, why all of a sudden he deserves a card? Was it moved just to plead the fans? I think maybe. We don't know why he changed his mind. But yeah. I don't know why I'm changing his mind, but regardless, we'd have to go and see what the coach. But as fans, we just have to be. If we're happy, we're happy. If we're happy that the coach added him to the team, yeah. But I do think that since his coach around, he haven't been that long around, and he makes some question decision, so far. But people, we got end the line. Don't forget, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. We will be live again later this evening. Me and Nikada Media House. We will be reviewing the game for tomorrow, and we will give you guys our opinion, what we think the game and what we should go for. Max City don't have a choice. They are in the tournament. But people, I'm gonna end this live and see you guys later. I'm out.